What is going on, guys, and welcome to episode 8.
Oh, it's heating up to be a hell of a morning this morning.
Yeah, the task sheet's pretty complicated. There's 5 tasks, 2 of which are 3D.
We're starting off with a minimum distance double drop, then onto a hesitation waltz, and then we've got another hesitation waltz, a land run, and a 3D task.
So that's 5 tasks. The 2 tasks at the end alone are going to take quite a while, so the pilots are going to need as much gas as possible this morning. We've got 5,000 points up for grabs. It's getting really exciting, really intense.
Come on, the Brits!
It's all to play for.
Bit of camaraderie to sort this out, no chance.
We have also got another task this morning that we've not seen yet this competition, and that's a maximum distance double drop. So I've got my number 1 task explainer, Chloe, to explain what a maximum distance double drop is.
So maximum distance double drop is where you've got an area and you've got to get 2 marker drops. So the area this morning looks a little bit like a star. I'm sure Tom will put the task sheet up, and it's got 4 slightly further away points, 4 slightly further in points. So the closer points, if you get from the bottom to the top, you would get 50 metres in total. If you get from the furthest away point to the other furthest away point, you get 100 metres in total.
So once again, we can see the pilots doing a wind reading, as it's a fly-in, which means an independent launch point. So we've got to do our own wind readings to find out where to take off from. And the more accurate the wind readings, the more accurate your launch point will be. And we're on the move. So our wind reading this morning told us that we're in a pretty good place, but not quite. It's very busy on the road, as you can tell, which means that all the pilots are getting the same idea. It might be the case that a lot of balloons are going to take off from the same sort of area. So I'm going to try and explain what to do on the crown while I'm doing it, so we'll see how it goes. So this is the crown here, crown line, which goes all the way up to the parachute, to the crown ring on the top of the balloon. The crown person's job is to keep tension on the crown line while the balloon goes up, so it stops it doing a pendulum. There you go, you just saw Don there coming around to the side of the balloon to let me know that he's going to inflate. So yeah, as he's coming up, I've got to stop the balloon going over like a pendulum. So I can just start to feel the tension on the balloon now. Just started to pull my hand up. Always wear gloves when doing this.
Safety for everyone.
And it's just little steps. Little steps, taking the tension, a little bit at a time. Just keep it taut, let it come up slowly. It's getting quicker now. Balloon's standing up. This is the important part. Don't let it swing over. As soon as you feel the tension go, I can run in. Here we go. You can see the cross here, and if we pan to the left, you can see all the balloons. So what's important to remember here is that this is a maximum distance double drop. So there goes the first marker on the left there. So that's his first point. So now he's got to drop another marker as far away from that point as possible within the star shape. We're flying over to the other side of the area. Here he goes again with the second marker. Here we go, he's winding. He's going to try and chuck it back into the area. There it goes. Onto the right there. Thomas Phillis from Poland. Here comes his first marker. So it's right on the edge there. And obviously remember, these pilots are gambling because there's a point. And to get the maximum points, you've got to throw near to that point. But if you miss it, well, we heard about what Matt Scaife got yesterday when he went for the gamble, went for 1,000 points and he missed it. So pilots can sometimes throw cautiously, or they can try and gamble. So we can see now that more balloons are coming in. Here we go, this might be a contact. Bounce. Looks like he's going to squeeze through somehow. Oh, look at that. Just giving Thomas Phillips there a nudge. And creeping behind the Warsteiner balloon. This is where it starts to get pretty intense. As you can still see, more balloons are coming in from the left. It's getting pretty busy. So here comes Stefan Zebeli, the current leader. There goes his first marker. He's going to drift over now to the other side. Remember, he needs a good morning to retain first position. He's flying really well at the moment, so credit to Stefan. He's also got a very good team behind him. The Swiss do tend to have a massive team. They've got a lot of wind reading teams. Some of these teams aren't even part of the cruise. They're separate wind reading teams. As soon as the task sheet comes out, they'll head out to a possible launch area and they'll get wind readings before any of the other crews have got there. There's loads of other balloons coming in. It's quite distracting, but it's also really intense, really fun. Here's David and Steph. Dom just behind there, and Ken. Come on, you Brits. Pretty sure there's baggies everywhere now. You can hear some pilots shouting at each other. Maybe they're just telling each other where they are. I'm above, I'm below. Please dump. Please don't dump. You know, they're all trying to avoid contact whilst concentrating on getting these markers dropped as far away from each other as possible in this shape. What's going on back there? I think that's a Kubitschek coming into a Russian balloon there. This is crazy, guys. I mean, I hope the microphone's working, because I know that on the episode yesterday we had to do a bit of dubbing. Hope you appreciated that. Please like and subscribe if you like the dubbing. There goes Ken's first marker. That was pretty neat. Baggies like coming everywhere now. It's insane. Got a lot of contact going on here. Just behind David Berford and the Ultra Magic Racer. I'm just going to have to pan out a bit, show you the chaos that is unfolding. Organised chaos, obviously, it always is with ballooning, but there we go.
Safety for everyone.
We've got all these balloons trying to aim for one area, and that area is just behind those people in the orange, where you can see all those baggies. And to the left of that area is a point, which would obviously be the furthest distance away. You see baggies coming down now. And then the second point would be further over to the right. And again, if they can drop a baggie down there, they'll get maximum points, because they've got the maximum distance within this scoring MMA area.
we go this far. Don't stop now. Reaching for a distant star. Don't stop now. Isn't it strange how we're safe and home? So that I'm counting days until the second glow. If you're gonna make a change, you have to let me know. Turn the shit around, start to top the notes. It's all you need to do.